You are so cute. You enjoy this pillow too? What truly helped him was actually this one. You were sleeping in this the whole time. Oh, okay. Hi everybody. You just burped. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a very special guest. I realized I haven't really introduced to you guys formally. This is Micah. He is 4.5 months old now. If you guys have been following my vlogs, you'll know that I gave birth on Christmas Day last year, and I've just been juggling motherhood to the best of my ability because I'm very new at this. Today I thought I would share some of my newborn essentials that really helped tide me through the newborn phase and the ones that I actually truly used. I kind of made the mistake of just like buying everything that everyone said was good. Honestly, it was very, very overwhelming because everyone said that everything was good. I was like just really shelving out a lot of money, buying the best of the best, ending up not using them as much as I wanted to, especially those things that were newborn specific. And we just got out of the newborn phase. It's still fresh in my memory. Let's jump right into some of the newborn things that I would recommend. This is the Pigeon baby wipes. It is the purple color packaging, which is the moisturizing cloth. Compared to all the other colors and compared to all the other moisturizing wipes that I've tried on newborn bottom, like bum bums, this is the best. When babies are just born, their poop is extremely sticky. It's not just like your usual yellowish water kind of poop. Very black and sticky. It's almost like oil goo, right? So that's what they call meconium. Super tough, and it stains the baby's bottom. If you just try to use a normal wet wipe to wipe it off, you will end up having to go like 30 times, at the same spot, and that really gives them a lot of abrasion on their bum bums. And because this one contains natural lanolin oil, so it's a little bit oilier, which helps to remove the meconium from his poop and help to moisturize his bum bum at the same time. It has 70 wipes in one, and it has a hard cover. It doesn't dry out. You like this, right? Now that he's a bit older, I've also swapped it out to, the red packaging, the blue packaging. Time to time, I still use this, especially when his bum bum is a little bit more like sore and sensitive. Another one that I highly recommend you guys to try is the Pigeon milk storage bag. I've tried many different brands out there. I've even got those from Shopee because I wanted to save some money, After using and trying out so many different brands, I always went back to Pigeon because the quality is very good. Like, it's super thick. Ziplock function is super secure. It has never once leaked. And the best thing is I'm able to just defrost this directly by putting it into the food warmer. So I don't have to defrost it overnight in the fridge and then pour it into the bottle to heat up in the food warmer. So there's like 3 steps. And I know that the ink, the quality of the plastic is not going to interfere with the quality of the milk, which to me is way more important than price and cost. This is the 120 ml packet. I also have the 180 ml packets over here. They are see-through, also super colorful. Hoya! This thingy. This is my Cambrass nursing pillow. Dun dun! I think I talked about this before, like in one of my favorites, when I was pregnant. It's such a lifesaver because when I was pregnant, it really saved me from all the really, really bad backaches. It really gave me a lot of support. It's malleable. It has this toto thing, like little beans inside, something like the cho-cho that we are used to growing up. Even after I gave birth, I was like, how can I still increase the mileage? Because after all, it's really not that affordable. I think I spent about $100 over on this bolster. I realized that it is so good when I'm nursing him, when I'm latching him, or even when I'm like just holding him to sleep, because he had a lot of trouble sleeping when he was a newborn. He really enjoyed like skin to skin contact, and he enjoyed falling asleep on me. And let me show you how I nurse him. Look at it. He enjoys it so much, right? Okay, so I will just sit him down here, put my arm underneath here, and it's of the right height. Everyone's body and torso is kind of made different. I realized some of the nursing pillows that I have are either too high or too low, and because they are fixed, like they are fixed width, I can't do anything but adjust myself. Whereas for this, if I want it to be higher, I just put more of the beans here, so it just becomes higher. Dun dun! this is the nested bean swaddle. We had a lot of trouble getting him to sleep, and I even hired a sleep trainer to just diagnose what is wrong with him and give me clearer instructions on how to help him sleep. In the newborn phase, he was sleeping about 20 to 30 minutes each time, which was very, very worrying for us. Did a lot of research and I bought a lot of different sleeping aids, swaddles, I got him colic medicine, gripe water, Ridwind. I got him on everything possible. The most organic bamboo swaddle as well. Some super popular brands too. I got this from this brand called Nested Bean from Shopee, like a reseller, and it's $70 for one. It actually contains this little beanbag part over here. When you swaddle him, that portion kind of mimics like something pressing onto him. Instead of putting a pillow, like a weighted pillow on here, this part is sewn in, so it's a lot more safe. It actually has a strap inside, so it actually straps your baby on the waist. The swaddle doesn't keep moving about. The hands can actually be removed. So you can swaddle his hands in for like 0 to 2 months. You can decide to put his hands up this way, so he sleeps like a sleeping angel. I think we used it all the way up to about 2 to 3.5 months until he grew out of this. Even though they say it's like 0 to 6 months, honestly, he grew out of it at 3.5 months. So yeah, it's a good thing to note to size up if your baby is on the larger side. I really got to talk about the Pigeon bottles. Even though I was latching, I was, out and about quite a lot. I went back to work at 1 month. Pretty much had to express my breast milk and pump on the go and have the feeding activity done by Matt, my parents, my helper. Therefore, having a good milk bottle with a good tit. They call this nipples. It's super important. From day one, he has been using Pigeon. He's a Pigeon baby and he loves it. They have like a wide range of different variants of different price points for different needs. For me, my favorite is the T-Ester bottle, which is the clear one, as well as this one, which is the PPSU. They're really safe and you can use them both in like UV sterilization or steam sterilization. What Micah really enjoys is the SofTouch technology in the bottle nipple. There's actually a latch online that helps all new mummies a lot because we don't really know how far we should be shoving the bottle in. Just go right in and have his lips touch this line, and that's when we know it's a good latch. There's so many years of research done into creating this SofTouch technology to be as close to the mom's nipple as possible, and that to me is very important because I'm someone that really enjoys breastfeeding. I enjoy latching him, but I can't be latching him all the time because of work and because of sanity. Honestly, I really hats off to moms that are full on latching. You have to be joined to the hip with your baby, and that is really, really a very big commitment. Nipple confusion is a very big thing for me, so I did a lot of research before I decided on Pigeon's SofTouch technology. They actually have SS, S, M, L and above. Right now, Micah is on size M. So this is his old one. Do you remember this? Despite just like constantly washing with hot water, sterilizing, steaming it, and how overused this is, quality is still really good. You can see the bottle is still nice and clear. This is PPSU, therefore it's yellow, but my T-Ester ones are still really nice and pristine as well. What he's drinking right now, this is the T-Ester bottle, and that's my breast milk in there, right? And next I want to talk about this. This is his white noise machine. To be very honest, I bought a whole bunch of white noise machines because I thought it was the white noise machine that was not helping him sleep. When I finally changed to this, it really made my life so much easier. I got this, which is a portable white noise machine, thinking that it would be okay, but I didn't realize that this is battery operated, and I thought like, okay, battery operated, I will just keep replacing the batteries. Okay, number one, the settings of the sounds, there are only I think 3 different white noise sounds, and they don't play anything else but white noise. Whereas for this one actually has like happy music, which we use to associate him to daytime, which is like playtime or meal times. We use different music to help him associate the time of the day. We actually get a lot of use out of this because it's not just one type of sound for him to sleep. And on top of that, I also bought a whole bunch of different lights. When it's in the dark, you want to help him change his diapers, or you want to be able to see things but not wake the baby up, it's very important to have a night lamp at the side of your bed. And I bought something like this, which is really cute. I ended up not using it because This is the only thing that I use. Like, it has everything in one, and it's USB-C chargeable, as well as it being portable and wireless. Let me show you the white noise function. White noise 2, white noise 3. There are like so many kinds of white noises, you know? Okay, you can hear the many different sounds. Even a heartbeat eh. If your baby is like very obsessed with like listening to your heartbeat to sleep, right? You can just put this there. I'm gonna leave all of the things in the description box below, including the links to it. It's really not expensive, it's like $20 over. Next up, I've got diapers. Micah, unfortunately, has sensitive skin like me. It's not something that he developed. Literally on day 0 when he was born, the nurses came in and one of them was like,
Mummy, Daddy, who has sensitive skin?
I raised up my hand and she's like,
see, baby got sensitive skin, like you!
In a positive, happy way, you know, just to tell me that the baby is very similar to me. I was just like, okay. I hope that, you know, with my personal experience battling with skin problems all my life, I would be able to help my kid. So I did a lot of research into diapers and the brand and the quality and the ingredients that they use in the diapers. Skinature by Drypers is definitely one that I wanted to try and have been sticking to it ever since. So this is his newborn size. He's no longer wearing this size. This one has the Derma Care technology, so if your baby suffers from sensitive skin on the face or on the limbs, chances are he just has a sensitive skin base. If you don't take care of it well, it might spread to his bum. You are constantly wiping that area, so there's a lot of friction. There's very little ventilation. Heat is always trapped. This one actually is super soft and very thin. So I realized that a lot of diapers in the market, they are very thick. Sometimes thickness is needed if you need it to be extra absorbent, which helps to solve one thing, which helps to make sure that it's dry. But because it's thick, it's very hot and it traps heat. I was looking for one that was very balanced in that area. Skinature by Drypers is very thin, like very thin. It has a lot of air space, meaning there's a lot of ventilation, free from chlorine, fragrance, as well as EU 26 allergies. The ingredients that they use in there is very pure and safe for sensitive skin. Most importantly, I really enjoyed the Pro Skin Navel Care cut out, where there is a little U shape over there that prevents it from rubbing against the baby's umbilical cord, because in the first 1 week the umbilical cord is still very raw and it still hasn't dried up. It's very important to make sure that you are not causing extra friction and risking infection. Highly recommend it. I have a link over here. You can claim free samples. This is Pigeon's baby nail clipper. It is in a scissors form. It looks very scary, and honestly, I have seen many fancy ones like the buffing kind lah, like the disc kind lah, like the USB-C kind lah. I have all of those things, and I ended up not using them because once the battery dies, I just go back to this. When you are running low on sleep, you're holding a baby who is like super fidgety, you won't really have a schedule. You're just like, oh, his nails are long, let me quickly grab something to cut it, because I don't know when's the next time he's gonna be awake. I don't know when's the next time he's gonna be in a good mood. I realized I kept gravitating towards this. A good old pair of nail clipper scissors. It is very affordable, very lightweight, very small, and in fact extremely safe. I found that this was way safer and way easier to control compared to the usual buffing USB kind. I have a lot of precision, and because the scissors are actually rounded, I wasn't scared that I would accidentally cut his skin or buff his skin. It's a lot more one shot, you're done. Whereas for the buffing one, you're just like zzz. Whereas for this, he doesn't even flinch when I do it because I don't think he realizes I'm cutting his nails. Next up, something that he used a lot is this Pigeon Wuggy bouncer. I love it! This is a very good investment because we leave him here since he was a newborn. In there are 3 different head settings, so you can move the headrest. He really grew with this and he will continue to grow with it because it can actually withstand quite a bit of weight. This is perfect for times when you just need to be hands-free free, and you need the baby to be at a certain height. We use this a lot, especially after feeding, because we have to burp him and we have to sit him upright for about 30 minutes. So sometimes I need to be running things and I need to be rushing my makeup or whatever, and I can't put my 100% attention on him, compared to putting him in a cot where he has to lay down. There's like milk reflux. Put him on this bouncer because he gets to digest his food, he gets to play, he gets to be stimulated by the things around him, and at the same time, because he is in a safe environment, he's strapped in, we know that he's not going anywhere. A great tool to have. Like, mummies, please invest in a bouncer, it's great. And now I just put him on there and I can just put my feet, I just bounce him like when he's like very restless or when he really needs help sleeping. This is very useful. Next up, we have this. Dun, 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 dun. This is the BeSafe car seat. I'm using the BeSafe Easy Go Modular. Use this on my Bugaboo B6 stroller as well. All you have to do is purchase this like adapter over here, so you can just put it on. For mummies who actually don't drive, I think this is very, very, very good because it has very good cushion. You have this handle that allows you to carry it like this. It is a little bit heavy, but I believe that quality and safety should be the #1 thing when it comes to choosing the right car seat. I chose this because I love the ergonomic feel of it. The cushions are very thick, it just engulfs him in the right way, and it also have a extra like safety function. Seatbelt straps across here. Super easy to just attach it on the stroller and detach it and just put it straight into the car. If you are looking for a good car seat that can work with your pram, go and check out BeSafe. I got this from Mother's Work. Highly recommend it. I have this, which is a gift from my dad. It's the Ingenuity Playmat from Micah. You guys will have seen this a lot in my stories and my posts. It comes with this little like crescent-shaped poster and a mat, a play mat that is very soft. Micah actually used this a lot. Like since he was 2 months old, like we would just lay him on there, he would just look at these toys, and I like it that #1, it's super aesthetic, like it's very beautiful. The colors are not too all over the place. Honestly, at this point, I'm still trying to keep my house aesthetic, but it's very hard. I'm hanging in there, okay? It has everything from a rattle to a teether toy, so it encourages grabbing. There's also a mirror, so it allows him to stare at himself, look at his expressions. There's this little teddy that he loves. It has a bell, so he likes to like grab onto his limbs and bite them. I can feel, ugh. We've got this like grab toy that has a bit of like a crinkle effect. Remove the toys, fold it, and you can keep it in the storeroom or transport it if you need to do a staycation, or if you're bringing him out for a full day to your in-laws or your parents' house. Lay him on here for his tummy time, lay him on his side to encourage flipping. I really love this Ingenuity Playmat. Next thing is his cot. We chose the Stockade Sleepy Cot, which I got from Mother's Work. They really have a lot, so I would say please go down to their Great Wall City store to check it out. See which one fits the lifestyle that you think you and your family are gonna have. And of course, for me, a very big thing is the aesthetic of the house. And you can see that my house has a lot of round edges and it's very light wooded. So the Stockade Sleepy bed is super intimate, it's as if it's made for my house, because Micah's room has this rounded edge. We really like this because this bed can grow with him, so we can just purchase additional wooden planks to increase the bed size, and he can sleep in it up to 10 years old. I'm gonna insert a picture over here, how it's gonna look like as a toddler bed and how it's gonna look like as a mini adult bed. The quality of the products is really good because we also use the bathtub, we also use the trip trap chair. They are really strong in design, and like I said, my house has the same aesthetic as them, so I just decided to go for them. I like it because it also has 4 wheels, so I can literally wheel him anywhere I want. And guys, do not belittle how many times you might try to shift your baby's cot. Especially if you're purchasing it before the baby comes, you don't know how the baby's sleeping patterns are going to be like. Whether or not your baby is going to continue sleeping in the room, is he going to sleep with you, is your helper going to take him on? You know, these things are very fluid. I had to shift him into my room, shift him into the living room many times, and it wouldn't have been possible without the 4 wheels. Next up, we've got the Bugaboo B6 stroller. Highly recommend it. Honestly, I only got this stroller because literally that is the stroller that most of my friends and family around me use. Highly recommend the Bugaboo brand in general, whether it's B5, B4. B6 is the latest one, which is why I got it. It is so sturdy. Granted, it's a little bit on the heavier side, but it is so sturdy. Like, it can go onto any surface with very good suspension. And if you have a newborn baby, you want to make sure that it's safe. Number one, you wouldn't want it to be like gung, 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 gung in there, you know, where the baby is like often being shaken up, which can be very dangerous. You want to make sure that it has the right cushions to support his spine. Make sure that it's got the right safety measures in place, the straps, foldability, how sturdy it is. There are many times that I had to kind of handle him on my own as well, where I had to go on like stairs, slopes and everything, and yeah, it's amazing. Highly recommend it. Lastly, we've got the Bugaboo bassinet. This is an extension, like a little extra thing that many people don't get, but if you ask me, do I recommend it after getting it? I do highly recommend it. It allows the baby to lie flat when he's out, because honestly, if you get any stroller or if you put him in a car seat, he is often in a curled position, which they say is not great for babies to be in that position more than 3 hours. Granted, no baby will sit still for 3 hours, okay? So there really wasn't a single time that I needed to put him for longer than 3 hours. I could mimic how he sleeps at home and not interrupt that. Be a lot more relaxed, and I don't know, I think it looks very, very nice, and I enjoy bringing him out in the bassinet. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful and useful to all of you newborn mummies or mummies to be. Hope that sharing helps to declutter your mind about what are some of the good products out there. These are my recommendations. Let me know some of your favorites below as well, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!